Hi, this is Bhuvan. Our project is real life mobile application development. Here we can develop personal expense tracker. Here is the introduction section. In this introduction, we can differentiate the personal expense tracker mobile application this is, and this can be using managing day-to-day daily expenses uh, in a business. In that way, we can use this tracker application. This provides structural algorithm analysis, like graphical analysis as well, like last month how much we can spend, in this month we can spend. In this section we have to tell about this. We can go to next slide. This is our project objectives. The aim of the pet I mean personal expense tracker is application is like clients, like the users, like who are the business, manage their financial operations in simple and structured way, like efficient manner, using the mobile application. This mobile application runs with some of the technologies, and these technologies are Android Studio, Coletin, Java, XML, and layouts. These can be structured with these type of the technologies can be used in this project objective. And the next slide is system overview. In this system overview, we can tell about the system. System enables users to record, manage the data, monitor everyday financial, like in a business, the customers came buying and selling the products which are used to have to type the system. In the UK as well, there is some till. In the till we have some of the expenses, like we have to enter the products, and we have to record the what is the price of the value of product, and what is the uh or the amount we have to done, profit we have to tell as the profit. We have to separate that in the end of the day, how much the product, how many products you have to sold, and how many, how much profit we have to done today. Like these premises we have to notice in this system, and that system can be store the data in SQL light database, and that is efficient data storage. And in this, we can they can provide the how much you how much money you can spend today, yesterday, day before yesterday, how much is your profit, how much is your losses. Like the way they can tell each and everything in a graphical way, like the for example Sensex, we have taken the Sensex ratio, the market is going up and down like that. It was showing like the way. This is the system architecture. In the system architecture, we have three layers: presentation layer, business logic layer, and data layer. Presentation layer is uh, it can be based upon the UI screens activities as well. And when it comes to the business layer is like I'm telling from the last slide, like expense manager, like what are the expenses, like day-to-day daily life, what are the expenses that can be made by the logic layer, business logic layer, and that can be made day reports, monthly reports, summary, like 1 year reports, like that. That can be good manner and efficient way to how to make the report, like each and everything. We don't get any loss of money, we get each and everything. And the data layer is like the storage layer. The one is SQLite database. We can store the data of the system, like whatever we have to spend, all of the bills, using personal tracker expense. This is the use case diagram. Here you can see the user, like one of the man comes to the shop, or like any supermarket. We have to take for example any supermarket. Personal expense tracker system, that may like you have to some there is a screen over there, have to go to there, have to register and that, and log in. After then the customer, any of the customer come, they bought some of the items, they can scan the machine with the expense, like automatically with the expenses. and with the analytics. For these analytics and these logout section can be done by the manager, like who are in the shop, but they can give the expenses includes, like we can select add expenses, sold out, money we have taken to the money from the customers, that will be calculated by ourselves. Like the machine also calculate how much money comes in, how much money comes out, the change, each and everything. In the end of the day, have to after log out the session, there is some uh, end of the shift report. This shift report also can be uh, downloaded, and it can be managed by the expense tracker, and it can be shows like day-to-day reports as well. And this is the use case diagram for that, and this is the behavioral diagram. The user can save the message like in the database storage. It is a step interaction between system and component. Like it can be user can give the input like data storage, they can give the output as well. It is mostly the data is stored on the SQLite database. This is the behavioral diagram. When it comes to demonstration like user authentication, like expenses, like entry, like we have to enter the amount from the customers, given the functionalities, how much profit, how much the loss, what is the margin, how much is the discount, how much is the mm, VAT, like that. In this we can in this system in this we can use the include Google Map integration as well. For this Google Map integration means we got some of the money, we have to spend somewhere. We have to know, we forgot, like we have to shop somewhere, we forgot. At this time Google Map integration is helped. Yeah, I bought somewhere near to the Tesco. In the Tesco I bought for 1,000, bought some of the product. This can be added automatically. When we ordered, it can be automatically added in the report as well. Okay, I bought some of the food in the restaurant. Like the way it can be calculated, and it can be calculated, and it can show the analytical ways, like to visualize the spending behavior. Like yesterday, I tell you on the before last slide on the system overview, that is how much you spend this month, this day, yesterday, like this is SDK futures. Is SDK futures used. SDK means software development kit. It can be used to like it is a collection of data like libraries used to like Android Studio, and it is developed using Android software development kit with Kotlin programming language, as well as we can use some of the XML layouts, and some of the developers can use the creating apps for the particular platform using these SDK features. And these personal expense tracker mobile application can be used by the Android SDK as well. This is the SDK features we have used in this system. For the testing we done the testing to validate the system core AMP components. In this testing, using JUnit for individual component verification, like uh, testing, we have to test the data, like where it can be stored, where it can be taken the data. These can be taken from this, and the results, we can get the better results for this, and the performance is very good. And when it comes to the day-to-day expenses, the one is like for the middle class or someone, like you have to use for without any charge. The one is best way to develop the system. The one is like mobile application. We can use day-to-day life in the mobile as well. In some of the customers, they can use, not the customers, in the small mini supermarkets, they can use this system. Like they can add auto with the phone, like that. Today, how many stocks has sold, how many in, how many out, what the customer receives. These expenses have to note on the mobile phone. These mobile phone can be tell us our how much data today, like how much products I can sold out today, how much products tomorrow I have to sold, like yesterday. These all of the reports have to say automatically in the end of the when you go to log out, the system get okay from login to log out automatically log out from till log out. They made some paper report. This report helps us to what is the expenses. The main theme of this project is like how to make for the who are taking like of these data. This can be storage. This is the main future and the conclusion. Successfully developed functional and user-friendly access system. This is the cloud storage limitation like advanced US features, and this is the cloud integration like AI enhanced analytics. We can improve in the best manner in the future as well. There is some of the ways we have to implement in the future. They can be takes up to like many much more information we have to add and UI UX design and we have to complete with system architecture as well. Like system architecture and not Android iOS, you have to implement in the systems. Nowadays in the UK they are using the tills. There is a softwares in the Tesco is in the Tesco or Lidl somewhere have to Premiere. So you have to see somewhere they can use in this type of expense tracker in their system. They can do business as well with using this one. And these are my references. Thank you very much.